to be honest, I feel like I just wanted to be me. Like, I feel like I just didn't want to go there. Like, I didn't have a game plan. I just went there thinking that I was going to be the first one who was going to be voted out.
First and foremost, congratulations. You won the inaugural season of the GOAT. How's it feeling?
Oh, so excited. I am super excited. I can't stop smiling. That's like how I feel. Like I have so many feelings in my body.
Oh my gosh, I love it. And have you gotten the chance to spend the money yet on anything fun or?
Oh, no, not yet. Not
Okay.
yet. Yeah, not yet.
In the works. I want to get into the game here because we had a lot of things going on. First and foremost, here, the clean sweep, almost clean sweep that you had. Did you expect almost everyone to vote for you, except I think one person voted for Joe?
I don't, yeah, I don't blame her. But I was not. To be honest, I felt like Jason was going to get more votes because he was always cooking for us. He was so nice. But I feel like he lost. I feel like what happened is like Joe and Jason, they were talking more about strategies and things. And when I went very strong with the contestants. And to be honest, I feel like I just wanted to be me. Like I feel like I just didn't want to go there. Like I didn't have a game plan. I just went there thinking that I was going to be the first one who was going to be voted out. Like that's what I felt. Like I said, I'm not gonna survive in here that long. And so and seeing them all like voting for me, I was like, I can't believe it. I did something good because at the end, I wanted to make friends in there, even though it was a competition. But I always talk to everybody like in a nice way. Like I always wanted this friendship.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And did you actually ever find out who that one person was that voted for Joe?
Oh yeah, that was Devon.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
That's why I was not surprised that she voted for Joy because like, yeah, she was upset with me for what I did to her.
Do you think you maybe could have changed her vote had you actually had a conversation with her during that time when you got the chance to talk to the jury?
I don't know. She's a very proud person. I feel like I did the same to her. I felt like she tried to talk to me when she was trying to change my vote to keep her in the house. And I tried not to talk to her because I knew that if I talked to her, I would have changed her mind. And I just feel like she was going to do the same to me. And I was able to just go and say, hey, I'm sorry for what I did to you. There is nothing else to say. Because look, we made a deal like once we get to 5, we're going to start shooting at each other. And so that happened. So I feel like no matter what, she was not. Well, of course, she was not going to be happy with the decision I made because I got her out. But I feel that I think she thought she was going to win. And if I wouldn't done that move, she would have won. I know she would because she did a great game, but she maybe, I don't know what happened.
So there was an understanding once you guys did get to 5 that you guys would be going. So, because that was kind of the moment that turned for the game in a big way. And it kind of seemed like it was a surprise to Devon that you would be going for her. Like, was this something that you were talking to? I know you had a conversation with Jason, but was this a conversation with other people in the house, maybe like a Jill or Joe, like that you were trying to aim for Devon?
No, never. They didn't. Nobody dared to go against the ban. The only ones that dared to go against the ban were the one who already left. I see Wendell. They were trying to go against her, but the ones that were in the house, like Jill, Jason, Joy, they no. I tried to talk to them. I tried to tell her like, if you guys win this challenge, the one that I won, we need to go against her because there was not going to be any chance for us. And they were like, no, they were afraid like going against her, and I'm like. And then it was something I saw Jason talking with Devon after I talked to him, and I'm like, yeah, they're working together. So whatever I was thinking, my instinct, my doubts, or everything, my paranoia, the way they call it, I was right. They were working together, and they were going to get rid of me after. But I won, and that's when I was like, I'm just going to do this because she knew that she would have beat Joe or Jason or Jill. Yeah, but who knows me?
Really? Because I actually thought at that 5 that maybe everybody would have gone for Joe almost, but I didn't I didn't understand where the alliance was going to go at that point because after getting like CJ Wendell out, it was kind of like who's going to be next. So you really did think that it was going to be you that was going to be next had you not won that GOAT?
Yeah, because Devon, I felt that I heard a conversation between Devon and Jill. I was sleeping, and I had my eyes covered, and I heard Jill saying, Devon, we're gonna make it to the end, you and I.
Mm.
And so I heard that, and I was working with them since the beginning. So that made me feel so bad. Like I had like a stab in my heart. And I'm like, okay, that was my first clue. Then the second one was like her talking with Jason and then her ignoring me. And I did ask her, like, I wanted to make her to the end with her, and she was quiet. She didn't answer me.
Interesting.
Yeah, and so that's what she said. And I went to talk to Jill, and I said, Jill, I asked this to Devon if she wanted to make it to the end with me, and she didn't say anything. And then Jill said, well, no words means a lot. So I'm like, okay, so now I know. So, and she started acting weird. So I'm like, look, I may not know about 3DI and things, American things, but my instincts and the things that when someone is being a little bit weird or fishy or like they're gonna betray me, I can feel it. And that's what it got me, like, I'm going to do this, and whatever happens, happen. And I have to take this big step just to put her on the chopping block. And look, that challenge was not easy. I was like more than 30 minutes in that position, kissing an orange. I guess I'm a really good kisser.
You stuck it out. And Jason was trying to get you, like, playing mind games with you. He was like, let's go at the same time. I was like, that I don't know.
Oh my God, Jason was like, and this is the thing, I don't know if you guys saw in the camera, he was pushing me.
No.
I look at my hands on the back, and he was like kind of like this, and I'm like, oh, don't push me. And he was pushing me, like do it at the same time. I'm like, I have never won anything. And then, like, I'm a personal trainer, right? And I'm a wrestler. So I know a lot about resistance training and how your breathing works. So I start hearing him like, and then I'm like, okay, I'm so sorry, but he's hyperventilating. So he's going to pass out unless he quit.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna stop. I'm sorry. This is the competition, and we have paramedics or whatever in here. If something happened, I'm not going to stop. So you guys can see, he stops, and then me, because it's my first time winning, I keep my orange, like I haven't even stopped. Like I see him on the floor. I waited like a couple of more seconds to look at someone to tell me, like, yes, I won.
Just to
like,
make sure.
I'm like, yeah, okay. And then I drop it. I'm like, and everybody was just checking on him, and nobody was like saying congratulations until she won for the first time.
Interesting.
Yeah. So like, I knew that kind of got me to the point, like, yeah, I was not crazy. Yeah, I ruined their plans.
Yes, things like that do say a lot. And especially when somebody's trying to make a deal with like an endurance thing like that, once they're trying to make a deal, that's because they want to get out of the game. So like, and you made the right decision there.
Nobody was expecting that what I did to Devon. And I did it just because it was her or me. And let's be honest. But the only thing that I was not happy with was just the fact that she was trying to get physical with me. Like, I did apologize to her because, I don't know, it just came out of my mind, the B word. And it's just something that you say, but it's not that you really mean. And I tried to apologize, but she just like, and the worst thing I see is just my hair extensions. I'm like, I see my hair extensions. I'm like, oh my God, someone put my hair down. Someone help this girl. But I was like, I feel like she wanted to fight me. And I feel like, why she's getting this reaction when not everyone who was kicked out of the house because of our alliance, nobody left like that trying to go physical against a competitor. And that's something that I really didn't appreciate, because you need to learn how to lose. I don't think I would have done that. I wouldn't go like, oh, why did you bought it for me? I'm like, I knew that I was going next. And if you think about it, like, we were going to get rid of the strongest competitors in the house. So why is she so proud that she's getting, like, we're trying to get rid of her, which is strong, like,
yeah.
But like, yeah, it's just didn't make sense.
Did you guys have a conversation after the game was all said and done? Like, how are you guys now after everything that happened?
Oh, we don't talk.
Oh.
Yeah, we don't have a relationship. We don't talk. I feel like she's, I ruined, like, maybe I ruined this for her. I don't know. That maybe that's why, I don't know. Like, to be honest, I talked to everybody. Everybody was super nice on the reunions that we did. Nobody's holding any grudges. I don't know. Maybe Reza against Jill. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe both of them. But that's another drama. But like everybody else has been so nice, and we always talk and get along. And but we haven't seen her since the show.
But like getting back into the whole decision to go against Devon, I'm wondering because I got to speak with CJ as well. Did that conversation that you two have play any part in you going against Devon and maybe like lights on? Okay, like I need to put the pedal to the metal to win this competition. Did that have any influence on you?
I feel like the CJ conversation, he actually gave me more strength to actually go against her. I feel like I was just trying to keep this alliance and keep the girls, but then when I start seeing all of those things going on in the house, and I feel like they are not being that as honest as I've been. So I feel like I just need to. I was not expecting to win, to be honest. I was just expecting to survive another night, just to ruin their plans. That was my whole goal, just to ruin their plans. Didn't know what was going to happen. And to be honest, I was not completely sure that everybody was going to vote for you. Like I didn't know, like that's why I didn't have a game plan. I didn't have any strategies or anything. I just play along, but he was never like so, I don't know, a structure. Like I know what I'm gonna do exactly. And nobody was doing that except maybe Devon or Wendell or maybe Tech. I don't know. But everybody else, we're reality TV stars. I feel like the people that are not in competition, they're just thinking more with their heart than like that.
Right. Because you come from a background of 90 Day Fiance. So I'm wondering how like it was acclimating to an actual competition show, sort of like it must have been a whole new world to try and get used to it. And on top of not knowing exactly what the show was going to be about, I imagine it was a lot to get your training wheels with.
But the good thing about the show is like the fact that there's so many people from different reality shows that they use all of that to make the show more fun, more entertaining. Like you find like the kissing of the orange, blind side trying to go for a maze, which I was not able to participate. Like I was out of luck. Thanks to Christian, but I love her no matter what. But there's so many like the flipping on the table, all the stuff that is just is related with TV shows. So I feel like it just made the show so much more interesting.
100%. I enjoyed it so much. I really hope that we get to see a season 2. But
Yes.
yes. And I wanted to know too, some of the things that happened at the very end of the finale. I did get to see Joe saying, I don't know if he was saying this in jest or like he was saying that he played the best game and that you played the second best game. Like I can never tell when he's being serious or sarcastic or not. What did you think about him saying that?
I feel like people underestimate Joy and I. To be honest, I feel like he was playing that. I think that he was not that good on certain games, but if you look at the end, he was badass. He was the first one to finish. So that means like sometimes I feel like both of us were out of luck when we were working with other teams, and certain challenges that were not in our favor. Like for him, when we did the one that we have to build like a house, and his feet are so big that he was not able to walk. Okay, and like for me, for the trivia, those things. But once we did the last one, we proved that we are not that dumb, that we were able to do this. And I feel like the fact that he played this game, like it worked on our favor. Is I feel like he was not even playing. It's like it's happening like that. Like to me, I was like nobody was calling my name because I got along with everybody, and everybody saw him like, oh, he's not a threat, and he was like, okay, I might as well be in this person that nobody feels threatened by,
Right.
So I feel like that was a smart game. I feel like he deserved to be there at the end.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it. I love the positivity that we have going on here. And actually, on that note, do you think is, aside from winning, of course, what do you think is the best part of this experience that you're taking away from?
The best part, I feel, I can't believe that I was able to compete against so many big personalities and being able to win to a survivor, which was recently won a season. a girl like Devon, who she have done so many different competition shows. She is she's amazing. She's amazing at what she does, and being able to win over her, like all of those things, I feel like is the biggest thing. And being able to be an OG in the first GOAT, the first season of the GOAT, like what a better thing to actually get from that. Being the first GOAT.
I know. Oh my gosh, it's so exciting. I'm so excited for you because just like this show was so exciting to watch. I feel like it's just like so iconic. And as you mentioned, we have all these little things that we get from all these different shows that made it so special. And to win the first season, you should be really proud of yourself. It was amazing.
I was the OG on 90 Day Fiance, and I'm the OG on the GOAT. And I'm the greatest of all time. That's that. I love it.
Oh my gosh, I love that. Thank you so much for taking the time, Paola, to chat with me. I'm excited that you get to have this win under your belt, and maybe we'll see you maybe on other things to come. I don't know. Like, I know you do have like a wrestling background, like maybe like something even more physical, like the challenge, or I don't know.
Yeah, I'm ready to do everything like was just physical. Don't put me in more trivias or like puzzles. Well, I did a good puzzle like that time at the end, but like no Scrabble and things like that, the American things, just like physical things, I'm in because I know I can do it.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, after this experience, I feel like you can tackle anything. So there you go.